The Strait of Gibraltar, referred to by the ancient Greeks and Romans as the Pillars of Hercules, is a narrow channel that connects the Atlantic Ocean with the Mediterranean Sea. This small sea channel passes between the two most important continents of the world. The minimum distance between these two continents is only 8.1 miles. At this point, Africa and Europe become so close that if you stand on one side, the other continent is clearly visible. But even after such a short distance, no bridge has been built at this point to date. So far, numerous proposals have been made to connect the two continents by land route. This route is very important because it can connect the population of 450 million in the European Union and 150 million in Africa. This bridge will have a huge impact on the economy of both continents. Trade will increase, transportation will improve, and tourism will increase significantly. But the question is, when so many benefits can be obtained by building this bridge, why has no bridge been built here even today? Let's find out in today's video. The Strait of Gibraltar connects two major water bodies, the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. The strait is about 35 miles long and 8.1 miles wide between Tarifa in Spain and Ceres Point in Morocco. And if we talk about the depth, the average depth of the entire strait is 1,200 feet. As small as this strait looks, its importance is also high because it is a natural passage between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean Sea. On the other hand, the Suez Canal, which is man-made, provides access to the ships between the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. The width of the Suez Canal is so narrow that full-size ships are always at risk of getting stuck. The Strait of Gibraltar provides an open passage for large-sized ships. As a result, the number of ships passing through it is also quite high. 20,000 ships pass through the Suez Canal each year, 14,000 through the Panama Canal, and 100,000 ships through the Strait of Gibraltar. Many cargo vessels bring valuable goods from the Western Hemisphere to the Middle East, Africa, and Europe, while some cross the Suez Canal and go to Asia and China. Similarly, ships must have to use the Strait of Gibraltar to go from the Middle East to Western Europe or America. And since the Strait of Gibraltar is close to fossil fuel-rich countries, oil vessels also keep passing through here. According to a report, about 300 ships pass here each day. That is, one ship every 5 minutes. These ships are worth billions of dollars. The Strait of Gibraltar is a very important route globally, and the employment of all the nearby countries is also connected to this route. Spain's Algeciras port, which is Europe's largest shipping port, and on the other hand, Tanger port in Morocco is also growing rapidly. Given these financial benefits from trade and tourism, many wonder why no bridge has yet been built to connect these two parts of the world. It's not that it hasn't been thought through. Since 1979, several feasibility studies and proposals have been made. But there are some problems due to which building a bridge here will not be so easy. First of all, let's talk about the cost of this bridge. According to estimates, the cost of building a bridge over the Strait of Gibraltar can go from $5 billion to $20 billion, because this bridge will be quite difficult to match with other bridges in the world. One is that any bridge like the one built here should be designed in such a way that even the world's largest ships can easily pass under it. The easier this thing looks, the more difficult it is in reality. We discuss why this is difficult later in the video, but first, understand who will bear the costs of $5 to $20 billion. Obviously, the countries benefiting from the Strait of Gibraltar will also have to pay this cost, that is, Spain and Morocco. But till today, the leadership of these two countries has not made any agreement. Spain says that Morocco will get more benefits from the bridge, so it should bear more costs, while the Moroccan leadership wants this cost to be shared equally. Another issue is the feasibility of the bridge. That is, how beneficial it can be once it is created. For example, the Channel Tunnel built between the UK and France cost $14.5 billion. But every year around 2 crore passengers use this tunnel. A passenger can reach France from the UK for £121, $150. That is, about $30 billion are earned from this tunnel every year. That is double its construction cost. Similarly, if a bridge is built on the Strait of Gibraltar, will it earn enough to cover the cost of the bridge easily? This is a big question. This question is viewed with considerable skepticism because Morocco is a country with a GDP of only $130 billion. If a bridge worth $5 billion is built here, and the minimum fee is kept at $20, then 25 million passengers will have to pass through here every year to recover the cost of the bridge. This number of passengers seems a bit improbable. The next problem is the construction of the bridge. As you know, the Strait of Gibraltar is a very busy route for ships. Keeping this in mind, a bridge should be built here that does not disturb this traffic. For this, the height of the bridge has to be kept high. The average depth of the Strait of Gibraltar is 1,200 feet, but in some places this depth goes up to 3,000 feet. The tallest pillar in the world to date is the Millau Viaduct Bridge, and its height is only 1,104 feet. So, erecting over 3,000 tall pillars in the Strait of Gibraltar, and that too underwater, would be a task that engineers dread. Strong water currents are also not uniform in this area. Water flows from east to west at the bottom of the ocean and from west to east at the surface. That is, if so many tall pillars are erected here, they will have to withstand the water pressure from both sides. An even bigger threat to this bridge will be from the tectonic plates of the Earth. Our Earth's crust is made up of different sections called tectonic plates, and these plates are moving all the time. Earthquakes are very common where these plates meet. Unfortunately, the Strait of Gibraltar lies just above the point where the African and Eurasian plates meet. That is, even if a bridge is built here, it can be quite dangerous. In 1755, the Lisbon earthquake was recorded with a magnitude of 8.5 to 9. This caused great destruction in Portugal, Spain, and Morocco. Similarly, a 5.7 magnitude earthquake occurred in 1960, and it also wreaked havoc here. That is, the requirement to build a bridge over the Strait of Gibraltar is that this bridge has to withstand the high currents of the Atlantic Ocean as well as an earthquake of magnitude 9 or 10. Along with all these risks, one problem is that the ocean floor of the Strait of Gibraltar is also not stable. Researchers say that beneath the strata are layers of soft clay that do not support any structures. These soft clays can easily move around during geological activities or under any pressure. Geologists have warned that any construction project in the area could prove disastrous. But this does not mean that these two continents cannot be connected in any way. Several alternatives have also been given, such as a tunnel passing under the ocean floor. However, the construction cost of this tunnel project will increase even more. This cost, once again, raises a question mark on the feasibility of this bridge. On the other hand, Spain and other European Union countries believe that after building a tunnel or bridge here, the number of African illegal migrants in Europe will increase greatly, which can be very difficult to control. These, then, are a few of the reasons why, as of right now, no bridge has been constructed here. Hope you will like and share this video. Waiting for your comments, share some informative knowledge in the comments section. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.